senior advocate, a man who doesn't pull his punches. Good evening, sir. We have exclusive details from the report of the three-member committee, which found sufficient ground to indict Justice Yashwant Varma. Justice Varma has refused to resign after the Chief Justice asked him to, and a report has now been sent to the President and the Prime Minister. How do you see this entire case unfolding, including the indictment in this burnt cash? Mahatma Gandhi jal rahe hain controversy.
Well, let me tell you, Navika ji, this case brings out a very serious challenge that the judiciary is facing, and that challenge is of corruption. And judiciary is really struggling with this for last almost 3 decades, because this malaise has set in 3 decades ago. And unfortunately, judiciary doesn't know how to deal with it. And, a lot of things are being shoved under the carpet over a long period of time. As a result of that, the decision-making gets skewed. Justice is not, being delivered in a right sense, and the litigants are suffering. So there is a serious challenge, unlike the bureaucracy or other wings of the government where corruption can be quickly dealt with, and CBI can swoop on the officers immediately, or the anti-corruption bureau in the states. That's something which is not available when it comes to corruption amongst the judges. And nobody really looks into it. Nobody investigates. There is no mechanism to file a complaint. Litigants file complaints regularly before Chief Justice of India from time to time. I know that. But no action has ever been taken by Chief Justice, except, sometimes recommending a transfer here or there. So there is really no, good mechanism to deal with this. And as a result of that, this has gone unchallenged for almost 3 decades. So that is a big challenge. Now, having said that, this is an opportunity for Parliament to really introspect over this, protection that has been afforded to the judges under the Constitution, Article 124 or Article 218 for High Court judges, and the Judges Inquiry Act of 1968. So I think now that the report has been sent to the Honourable President, I have no doubt it will be sent to the Parliament, and it now depends on the political parties and the members of the Honourable Parliament to really take this forward, because you need at least 100 members to initiate the move, or in Lok Sabha, or 50 members in Rajya Sabha. So hopefully the process gets started immediately. And once the process gets started, the President will then appoint, or chairperson of the concerned House will appoint a committee of 3 members to investigate and give the judge concerned opportunity, and also gather other evidence. And if that committee indicts the judge, then of course the Parliament will have to vote. And for that voting, you need, I think 50% majority of the entire membership of the House in which it is going to be passed, or 2/3 of the members present and voting. So if they pass, then matter goes back to the President under the Constitution and under the Judges Inquiry Act, and then President, of course, takes the final action. So it's a long process, and it all depends how this will carry on. Unfortunately.
Yes, it's unfortunate, but is it just a system collapse? I don't know. Is it the lack of even the will to clean up the system that worries me more? But there is also the question, the report does not answer what was the original source of the cash? Who did it belong to, and where did the cash go after the fire officials left? They have said that the domestic help and Justice Varma's private secretary had a role in clearing the place. But where did the cash really go? Is that the biggest unanswered question in this entire matter, Mr. Dave?
Absolutely a very, very serious problem, and that only police could have investigated with the assistance of income tax authorities and maybe enforcement directorate. You set these people, against ordinary citizens.
But the Chief Justice has not given the permission.
Why not set them against the government or the judicial officers? I mean, they are not some, God's gift to mankind. They have taken an oath under the Constitution to discharge their duties honestly. And if some, unaccounted money in huge quantity is found, because nobody really knows exactly what was the amount of money, because you allowed it to be, removed from there. So I think there is a serious lapse. Is it deliberate? I suspect it was deliberate on the part of the police, because I am not willing to believe that the Commissioner of Police Delhi was not informed immediately. I am not prepared to believe that the Home Secretary and the Secretary Justice Department were not informed. I am not prepared to believe the Honorable Home Minister was not aware about it. So I think there is something very seriously lacking here. Why it was allowed to go away like this is a mystery. It surfaced after 4 days for fortuitous reason through some unknown source where the tapes were leaked. But if the tapes were not leaked, this would have gone under the carpet once again, as it is happening in judiciary for last 30 years. So I think this government, yes, government has a right to question corruption in judiciary, but government should also explain why it was, assisting judiciary in this case.
Well, clearly many questions left unanswered. Thank you very much, Mr. Dushyant Dave, for joining me on the show. And ladies and gentlemen, all I want to say in this, what should I call it, sordid affair of burnt cash, burning cash, found at a judge's house. The mystery has only got deeper. I have attempted to bring the truth to you, the viewer, you, the people of India, even at the risk, because whenever you do a legal story or any story that questions the judiciary, the one sword that hangs over all our heads is, will we be hauled up for contempt? Is speaking the truth being hauled up for contempt? The question is, I've put out the truth in front of you, because truth and transparency are rights of individuals, of citizens of this country in the democracy that we live in. As the fourth pillar of this democracy, it is my duty that if I come across these facts, I must deliver it to you, the people, the public of India, you, the voters of India. I have done just that, my duty. Contempt, well, I don't understand the law, but I know that truth is something that I need to speak, and you, the people of India, have a right on that truth. And even today, I'm as shocked, as outraged, and as horrified as you probably are, because of this one visual. This one visual that keeps reminding me, Mahatma Gandhi जल रहे हैं, महात्मा गांधी जल रहे हैं भाई, महात्मा गांधी जल रहे हैं।
महात्मा गांधी में आग लग रही है भाई। महात्मा गांधी में आग लग रही है भाई।
महात्मा गांधी में आग लग गई भाई। Mahatma Gandhi not only represented on those 500 rupee notes, Mahatma Gandhi also the soul of this nation. उसमें भी आग लग गई क्या? That's the question we are asking tonight. Thank you very much for joining me on the News Hour.